do you do with a BA in English? What is my life going to be? 4 years of college and plenty of knowledge have earned me this useless degree. I can't pay the bills yet, 'cause I have no skills yet. The world is a big scary place. But somehow I can't shake the feeling I might make a difference to the human race.
All right, we're here today with Carter Allen and Jason Garton, a couple of the actors in Avenue Q, the second production of the 46th annual Highland Summer Theatre season. I'll let them introduce themselves.
Like Mike said, I'm Carter. Carter Allen. I was just previously in Love, Sex, and the IRS for Highland Summer Theatre, and I am going into my junior year here.
And who is that you got with you?
Oh, and this is Nicky. Nicky's one of the characters that I play in Avenue Q. I also am going to be playing one of the bad idea bears.
And my name is Jason Garton, and I will graduate this summer. And I was in Altar Boys and The Imaginary Invalid, and this summer I'm also in Sound of Music. So, yeah.
All right, well, can you tell us a little bit about Avenue Q and the role that your friends play in that production?
Well, Avenue Q is kind of an adult Sesame Street. It drew a lot of inspiration off of Sesame Street characters. Like Nicky here, Nicky and Rod are roommates. Isn't that right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think a lot of their kind of inspiration came from a Bert and Ernie type situation, with Nicky being more of an Ernie type character, and Rod being more Bert-like, which makes them at odds for most of the show.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
If he would just clean up after himself, that might, ugh, it's disgusting.
I'm not that bad.
You're pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about some of the people who live on Avenue Q with you guys?
Oh, well, we have Christmas Eve and Brian, who live upstairs.
Yeah.
They're a married couple, and they're human. As you can see, we're puppets, but there are people in the show. And our superintendent, Gary Coleman.
No,
yeah,
he's a celebrity.
He's a celebrity.
You know? Makes
he
us kind of
feel
famous.
better.
Yeah.
And we just had a new guy move in. His name is Princeton.
No, yeah. Yeah, he's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
He's a nice
very
guy.
handsome.
It's all right. There's also this guy named Trekkie. He's kind of funny. I like him a lot, but a lot of people don't. You know.
He never comes out of his room.
And there's Kate Monster.
Kate Monster. She's a kindergarten teacher, and she's a monster, just like Trekkie. But we all live pretty peacefully on Avenue Q. We all seem to get along. Most of us get along. Some of us do.
And you guys like to sing a lot of songs, too. You got some really kind of interesting titles and topics that you sing about. What are some of those songs?
Oh, yeah. Well, there's a song that Trekkie sings about the internet being for porn.
Yeah.
You know, that has raised a lot of red flags. But there's Everyone's a Little Bit Racist.
Yep. That's a fun number.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I sing a song called If You Were Gay.
No, he doesn't.
Rob doesn't like that song very much.
Let's not talk about it. We also have a song. It's kind of like Sesame Street. It opens the show and it sounds like Sesame Street. It's great.
Yeah.
Hey, Kate Monster. Yeah. You're a monster, right?
Yeah.
And you know Trekkie Monster, my neighbor. He's a monster.
Right.
So are you two like related?
What? Princeton? I find that racist.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I was just asking.
Well, it's a touchy subject. No, not all monsters are related. You know, you should be much more careful when you're talking about the sensitive subject of race.
Yeah. Well, Well, look who's talking.
What do you mean?
Well, you're the one who's always complaining because your students are always cursing.
Yeah, well, they get that from Ram.
You're a little bit racist.
Well, you're a little bit too.
I guess we're both a little bit racist.
Admitting it is not an easy thing to do.
But I guess it's true.
Between me and you, I think
Everyone's a little bit racist sometimes. Doesn't mean we go around committing hate crimes. Look around and you will find no one's really colorblind. Maybe it's a fact we all should face. Everyone makes judgments based on race.
Yeah. It's a fun show. We deal with a lot of adult themes, even though it's puppets. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's not for kids.
Oh yeah.
No,
I don't like kids personally. Don't like them.
No, not really.
Sticky. Eat a lot of candy.
Sort of like Nicky.
Yeah.
Now, what is the relationship that the puppets have with humans? Do they treat you any differently than each other?
They started out that way, when we first moved in. But,
Yeah.
we live pretty well together.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, they don't treat us any differently as far as, like, we pay the same rent, and we all have the same size apartment, even though we probably need less room.
Mm-hmm. Smaller.
Smaller, yeah. But, we get the same respect, and I think people like us, we're kind of fun, and
Yeah.
I'm blue, and he's red, and it's kind of funny, Yeah.
And you haven't started rehearsing yet, but can you tell us what Avenue Q looks like? What will people see when they come to the theater? And if you can, a little bit about what the story of the show Avenue Q is.
When people come to the show, they'll see our neighborhood up on stage. Avenue Q is a street, an avenue in New York.
An avenue.
In New York City. And it's farther away from the center of the city, so it's much cheaper than, let's say, Avenue A would be. And
Which is good, because I'm paying for Nicky's rent.
Yeah. I'm kind of in between jobs right now,
Meaning he just lives on unemployment. You'll see the street, you'll see our neighborhood and our apartments, and as far as the story goes, it really follows people living together. It's kind of hard to explain, but our character of Princeton, he really is looking for his purpose, so that's a good thing. I think we're all looking for our purpose in the show, right?
Yeah. It's kind of like just a journey that these characters take when they all kind of live together on this one little block.
Yeah. I mean, and things happen and people change. We have a marriage that happens.
No, yeah, that's
pretty exciting.
A good sign. Some people get kicked out. Some people move in. There's love. There's romance.
We're not going to give all the plot away, so
Yeah.
Nicky, just be quiet.
Sorry.
Now, you guys have not really worked with your friends yet, but how do they interact during the show? You'll see a lot of the people manipulating the puppets. Sometimes they're supposed to be there, sometimes they're not. How does all of that work together?
Well, as you're watching the show, you'll kind of get into the convention of it all.
Yeah.
And you'll start watching the puppets more than you'll watch the people controlling the puppets.
Yeah, that's true.
And I bet that's kind of happened watching the video already, you know?
Yeah.
And,
we're colorful for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just cute. I mean, look at me.
There's a fine, fine line between a lover and a friend. There's a fine, fine line between reality and pretend. And you never know till you reach the top if it was worth the uphill climb. There's a fine, fine line between love and a waste of time.
Avenue Q actually won the Tony for Best Musical the year that it was nominated, and
Best book and best score. So
it won the. Oh, I don't use the puppet when I was using that voice. See, I'm getting into it, but it won the kind of trifecta that you need to really.
It beat out Wicked, which is pretty cool.
It beat Wicked for Best Musical, so definitely a high quality show.
Hi, I'm Rod.
And I'm Nicky.
And come see Avenue Q.
June 13th through the 16th at the Ted Paul Theater.
Check out msutheater.com for tickets.